Before this video starts, I just want to say thank you so much for 100 subscribers, and I will actually be making a box like this for all of my 100 subscribers. So put down in the comment what type of insect that you want me to put inside. Keep in mind that they have to be North American species, or maybe tropical species. I might get them online, you never know. So you have choice of Lepidoptera, beetles, butterflies, moths, crickets, and dragonflies. And I'll put your suggestions in the box, as well as another thing. I'll put a scientific name and common name, as I will do with all my specimens. But in that box, I'll also put your username. I'll have a total of 100 subscriber usernames. So yeah, be sure to comment the species you want me to put in the collection. Anyway, hope you enjoy. This is my insect collection that I have with 100 subscribers. This is the 100 subscriber special. Let's begin. Hello everyone, welcome to Isaac's Nature Channel and Entomology. My name is Isaac, and today I'll be showing you my insect collection. I want to start off by saying thank you to all of my 100 subscribers. So this is the 100 subscriber special, and I will be showing you every insect that I've gotten ever since I started this channel. So as you know, earlier on in my earlier YouTube videos, you can find a video that is titled "My Whole Collection Broken." My insect collection did break in 2017, I think, and this is what it looks like now. So for perspective, I've got two large wooden boxes here filled with insects, well, almost filled with insects, and I have smaller boxes here. Now the insect collection I had was in a small box like this, and now I've got 3 boxes like this filled with insects and 2 large wooden boxes filled with insects. So you can see how much it has grown since the last time I've showed you my insect collection. So I don't think that I would have taken entomology this seriously and raised so many moths if it weren't for my YouTube channel and for all my supporters. So without further ado, this is my insect collection. I'm going to start off with this box, which is the moth box. I will then move on to my butterfly and insect box with general bit of everything here and there. And then finally I'm going to go to the 3 boxes over there. Alright, so let's start with my favorite kind of insects, which are the Lepidoptera. These consist of butterflies and moths. And to be more specific, my favorite family is Sardiniidae. So these are all these guys in the middle. Giant silk moths. We got 2 over here and 2 more over here. Alright, so the most unique Sardiniidae in my collection is the Luna moth, Actias luna. You can see its beautiful tails here and elegant markings to scare off predators. So this one is featured in my video titled "The Difference Between Raised and Wild Luna Moths." It has also been in my video "How to Remove Fat Deposits on Abdomens," and as you can see, it worked really well. This used to be full of fat deposits and really ugly. It's also been in my other video called Luna Moths. Just Luna Moths. Anyway, this is a Luna moth. Right under it is a smaller specimen here, the Io moth, Automeris io. So this was given to me by Bart Copens. Congratulations, actually, Bart Copens. Almost hitting 5K subscribers. So Bart Copens has been a great inspiration for me. I don't think I would have taken my channel so seriously if I hadn't discovered his channel and his success as a moth breeder. So yeah, this was one of 9 specimens that he sent for me from the Netherlands. So this is the Io moth. You can find those here in North America. I haven't found a wild Io moth, and I didn't think I would ever find one. So this is really cool and it's really colorful. You can see it ties up all the Saturnalia together. So right under here is a polyphemus moth. Now about 2 weeks ago I made a video titled Polyphemus Moths, ironically. So this is a wild polyphemus moth that I found here in North America. This is a raised one, so this is a female, this is a male. And I find the wild ones are much larger than the raised ones. I don't know really why, but I'm starting research on that, so you can expect a video about that. So you can see very beautiful eye spots here. Very scary for predators trying to eat them. And this one has got the most feathery antennae in the Saturniidae that I have in my collection. Right under here is quite possibly one of the smallest members of the Saturniidae, the rosy maple moth. So you can see this fuzzy piece of candy is how I would describe it. So usually when we think about Saturniidae, we think about the most common name, giant silk moth. Now the keyword is giant. You can see all of these are absolutely enormous compared to my hand, as you can see. But this one is very small. Wingspan is only 3 centimeters on this one. And I just want to show you its cute little face. You can see it's got a very cute little candy face there. Lighting isn't so great, so you don't really see it well. But yeah. So these are the cutest little ones, and I've actually got caterpillars, which are in their pre-pupa form. So I'll make a video on that. You can expect that tomorrow. Right under here is a weird-looking, deformed Cecropia moth. It still looks a bit like the real thing. Here's a picture. But as you can see, it's got some very distinct differences. This wing is smaller than the other one, mainly because the pupa shell was stuck on its wings. It's still got some cool markings there. The red, the abdomen and thorax is absolutely beautiful, that red color. You can see here the underside. See it much better. But yeah, I've had a comment telling me that it might be because of inbreeding or a bad bloodline. And that is what I'm going towards. But yeah, it really took a long time to hatch. Maybe it's because of that, but I think it's most likely because of probably moth inbreeding, because this was I got a pupae from a website, so you don't know where they came from. So yeah. Under here we have another same website. I got this from as a polyphemus moth. The other ones were infested with a fungus, which actually killed them. And yeah, that wasn't really fun. It happened to me on 2 occasions that fungus had killed a moth. We can see here it's also got beautiful eye spots. And just zoom in there. This camera blurs when it's too zoomed in. There you go. So yeah, it's really beautiful. Alright, let's move on to the right row. So here I have some Saturniidae, some Sphinx moths, and some other different moth species. I'm going to start with the Saturniidae, just because that's what we were talking about earlier. So here we have... I'm not even going to attempt to tell its name. So this is a moth species from more southern United States and Central America. Right above here we got another rosy maple moth. I found a total of 6 of these. So yeah, these are other Saturniidae. I've also got here some emperor moths. So these are 2 different species. So this one is just from Europe, and this smaller one over here is mainly found in the Netherlands, apparently. So yeah, these are not from North America. These were given by Bart Copens, these 2 here, as well as this one over here. Every moth and butterfly he gave me are absolutely beautiful, by the way. Thank you once again. Alright, so up here we have got a Sphinx moth. Now this is the most common Sphinx moth form that I find. Usually tomato hornworms and tobacco hornworms. So this is not any of those. I forget the scientific name. It's Sphinx chersis. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's something like that. Right under here we've got eyed Sphinx moth. So this is very beautiful. You can see the beautiful pink colors. These are also common Sphinx moths. I can see eye spots here, eye spots here, eye spots, eye spots, eye spots, and eye spots. It's a common form of scaring predators. It's a common defense mechanism to show eye spots. Anyway, here we got a Gallium Sphinx moth. Very beautiful. It resembles the white line Sphinx moth from the United States. This one is a United States and Canada species. And I've actually found multiple caterpillars, but I just leave them in the wild usually. Over here we've got a small-eyed Sphinx moth. Instead of pink here, you've got yellow, a golden color almost. And on the other side, it's got kind of a rust color. It was better before I pinned it. It looked more vibrant. The scales got removed a bit, but you can see there. It's like a blind Sphinx moth, but smaller and different colors. This is a two-eyed Sphinx moth as well. You can see very beautiful eye spots. Here we've got, alright, so hummingbird Sphinx moth or a bumblebee mimic, and here is a snowberry clearwing. So these resemble really alike. So these look really alike, but they're totally different species, as you can see. This one has got kind of what I like to call a lobster tail under it, and this one doesn't really have one. Even if we flip him over, you can see it doesn't really have a lobster tail. As this one, if you flip him over, you can really see like the lobster tail. Alright, moving on, we've got the blinded Sphinx moth. So here you can see the comparison, what these two look like. So you can see they're really similar. But yeah, blind Sphinx moth is the most, I'd say, from my experience, the most common eyed Sphinx moth that you can find. I found about 9 specimens. They were all dead already. I wouldn't take 9 live specimens because that's just cruel. This one was found alive. A dead one was this one. You can see it's a bit more withered. It's got some grease on there. This is a Sphinx moth from France. It's got a big lobster tail and nice orange underwings there. But I don't know the species name. I know it's a common European Sphinx moth. I'd like to know the species name, so I'm going to look it up. And the chances are I'm going to do an individual video on this one. So yeah, this was given by a friend. He goes to France every year and he brings specimens for me. And here we have the oldest Sphinx moth, what I used to call the big polar Sphinx moth. Turns out it's a big poplar Sphinx moth. Turns out I'm just an illiterate. Just kidding, I'm not illiterate. It's just that I usually speak French, and when I read English, I read everything upside down and backwards. Anyway, here we've got a hook tip. This one is a more recent one. I found this a bit after having 60 subscribers. I remember I had 60, I think I had 69 subscribers and I was laughing out loud. And that same day I went outside and found this hook tip there. Here we have some kind of tent caterpillar moth. Not really sure the name. Couldn't really identify it since it's not in the best conditions. Moving upwards. This moth I don't know for sure, but I've seen people call it a salt and pepper moth, and I really know why. I think that this is the moth where there's like species, like the same species, but it's much darker, and that's just because of pollution. It had to blend in, right? and everything was full of smoke and stuff, so it changed colors. Up here we've got an underwing. This is a pink underwing. Once again, I don't keep track of the moths because I don't label them. I will label them this winter, so I'll I'll make a video on that and actually have their scientific names for once. Here we have another unidentified species. It's missing its abdomen too. Here we have a gypsy moth. I got plenty of gypsy moths. I got like 4 specimens, I think. And here we have another underwing there. This one is orange. Yeah. Here we've got a female gypsy moth. So you can see the really big difference between the two. Female and male. Males are small and brown, and females are larger and white. So they blend in with birch and stuff. And I've actually got a video waiting. I think I call it I Am the Moth King. Even though Bart Copeland's is the Moth King. Anyway, I had a female on my hand and about 30, no, not 30, maybe 10 males swarmed around me. It was pretty freaky. I didn't mind it though. I got the smallest specimen I've got in my collection. So right up here, don't know the name. I know this is one that's going much rarer these days. And then here I've got 2 more random gray and brown moths. I don't know their names. Up here we just got some more gypsy moths. And this moth. Here I raised it from some kind of inchworm. And I think some kind of spanworm moth. Or spawnworm moth. But I'm not really sure. Anyway, this was the moth box. And we're going to move on to the butterfly and insect box. Alright, so since the moth box took so much time, I'm not going to go as in detail with this one. So, of course, these are the oldest specimens, the June bugs. These were the first specimens I got after my collection broke. These were my favorite moths, butterflies I mean, tiger swallowtails. And I told myself, alright, once I get a tiger swallowtail, well, I'll stop collecting. But that was the first butterfly I ever found. I was like, oh, I need to fill up this small tiny box here. So yeah, I know what to do. So this is a tiger swallowtail. Under it, I went to a camp in northern New Brunswick, close to Quebec. So I could go there. And here we have a giant swallowtail. Very beautiful, very giant. Biggest specimen I have in this box. The biggest moth I have is the Cecropia moth in terms of wingspan. And the Cecropia moth has, this one has a 6-inch wingspan. So that's pretty large. Yeah, I've got some other butterflies here. I got some wood nymphs, some morning cloak. I've got here tamas. Here are some checker spots. This one actually survived when the box dropped. This was one of the only survivors. I have 3 in here. So it's this one that survived. I have one of these damselflies here survived as well. It was more on the side. Yeah, or in the middle, should I say. And this bumblebee here also survived when the box fell. So yeah, this is all things that I've done during my YouTube channel. Not all of these have been videos. I didn't have a camera. I had to go around with an iPad. But yeah, I'm getting a new wooden box, and I'm gonna fill it in with 100 specimens, which is not really that much. Now that I think about it, this box has 500 specimens. In total, I have 700 specimens worth of insects. And I'm going to start a small box like this called the subscriber box. And for every subscriber, I will get a insect specimen. And you can comment what kind of insect you want me to catch. And I'll put the scientific name on when I'm labeling them. And I'll put your username as well in that collection. So yeah. Here I've got the butterflies, another rosy maple, some sulphurs and cabbage whites here. I've got painted lady and a red admiral, red admirable, depending on where you live. Viceroy, which is a monarch mimic. I don't have a monarch in this collection, but in the smaller boxes I do. But yeah, the more butterflies, blue butterflies, coppers, skippers, dusky wing. Here I've got flies, and bees, and wasps, crickets, Lepidoptera, beetles, longhorns, tiger beetles, dung beetles, diving beetles, June beetles, flower-loving beetles, more dung beetles, click beetles, ones with their wings spread, tiger beetles, unidentified beetles, flying ants. I've also got some dragonflies, damselflies, caddisflies, mayflies, all sorts of flies, scorpion flies, pigeon wasps, giant ovipositor wasps, dobson flies, and ladybugs, squash bugs, you name it, really. I've got a box full of unidentified specimens just waiting to get identified. And another thing I would like to add is if you can comment websites or books for insect collecting, that would be really great. But yeah, this is my second box. Alright, so here I have 5 of the specimens that Bart Copin sent me. So here we have the white morpho, which is the biggest butterfly I have in my whole collection. You can see how sheerly huge it is compared to my hand. See beautiful markings there. So there you go. Here I've got some kind of Samia species. I used to think it was Samia cynthia, and it's a different species. I'll put it on the screen right now. So yeah, that's the species. Here we've got Rothschildia lebao, so Rothschild's silk moth from South America. Very beautiful. And here we've got the ghastly silk moth, pure living flying Halloween wings. Very beautiful. The white, ghostly, silky, I don't know, translucid wings with the black outlines and the yellow dots. This makes it really creepy. Right next to it, ironically, is the most colorful butterfly that Bart Copin sent me. And this is the yellow admiral. No, I don't think we have those in the United States and Canada. You can see under it. Very beautiful. Some eye spots there, subtle eye spots. Back. Here we've got a clear wing or crystal wing or transparent wing. Mirror wing, I think. I'm not so sure, but or glass wing. I named like 17 different names. We can see it's very beautiful. Very elegant, the elongated wings there, very tropical looking. Here we've got another Luna moth. I've got plenty of Luna moths. Actually, I'm counting the next box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 9 Luna moths total. 10 Luna moths total. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Next we have more damselflies. These are river jubal wings, I think. These are black-winged damselflies. So yeah, this is this box. Alright, so here, this box is crammed full of specimens. Oh, I just got a whiff of mothballs. I put mothballs in my collection so that carpet beetle larvae don't eat them. Because they just leave a little dust and it's super annoying. And it ruins beautiful specimens. Anyway, here we've got some Luna moths. Polyphemus moth, a monarch. Ooh, here we've got some Gulf fritillaries. I just want to take a moment to show you the beauty. Wait, this one has a tag on it. Just want to show you the beauty. Look at that. Beautiful silver spots, elegant, just flowing on the wings there. I broke an antenna. I hate when that happens. I break so many antennas. Like it's not even funny. I broke like hundreds of antennae on different species. Well, I don't have hundreds of moths, but you know, I tend to exaggerate. Anyway, we got another Rothschilds over here. Rothschildia lebao. Here we've got Samia cynthia, beautiful, as well as more tiger swallowtails, fritillaries, another polyphemus moth, rosy maple moths, gulf fritillaries. Here we've got some white admirals, male and female. Cicropia moth cocoon versus Luna moth cocoon. We've got some Luna moth pupa that didn't survive, and two polyphemus pupae who didn't survive as well. You can see these are really chubby. Ugh. I don't know why. I wasn't grossed out by them before, but I just got grossed out by them right now. So yeah, here I've got some more polyphemus moths. So this is the cram full box of my insect collection. I need to take a break from my legs because I'm in a very uncomfortable position while filming these, and blood circulation just went to 0 and it really hurts. I feel like I have dead legs, like they're not even alive anymore. Alright, so I need to find more comfortable poses. That's what she said. Alright, so anyway, here we have a Cicropia moth. Pupa. Cocoon. I don't have a pupa, I don't think. Anyway, so this is the outer casing. This is the inner casing. They have like 2 cocoons in one. So this one just thin and papery, and this one is thicker and more like silky. You got a dragonfly. You guys, so this goes by many names depending on the region. It is a species of short-tailed swallowtail, but here we call it a Cape Breton swallowtail because it's at Cape Breton, or Cap Breton if you want to be really accurate. Here got a Cynthia moth cocoon. More fritillaries. Another white admiral. Another tiger moth. Tiger butterfly. Eastern Canadian tiger swallowtail, Papilio canadensis. I just remembered. Some deformed Luna moths here. I've also got a monarch here. Eyed brown. Wood nymph. Eyed nymph. Northern pearly eye. Northern pearly eye. Maybe. I don't know what it is. They all look the same. Here's a eyed brown. Yeah, that's an eyed brown. This is a pearly eye, I think. Here we've got this is a species of morpho, I believe. This is people call it an owl moth, even though it's not a moth, or an owl butterfly would make more sense at least. But yeah, it's a very beautiful iridescent species. The camera doesn't really pick up the iridescence. Anyway, I got another polyphemus moth, mustard white, and another fly over here, as well as a sulfur. So this is the third and final box. This is actually the box that broke, that fell. So this is a haunted box full of haunted insects. You can see still remains of body parts. I tried to clean it as best as I could, but this is cardboard, and it separates and it gets all in the little cracks there. So I'm gonna close that before I get poisoned with mothball smell. So yeah, these were all my collections. So I just wanted to say another thank you for 100 subscribers, triple digits. Thank you so much. And to Bark Opens, especially, the one who inspired me to make this channel. And of course, the best of them all, the viewers, which means you. You are the best. This is my collection, everyone. This is what you made me do. Look at what you've done. Just kidding. It's not bad. It's good. You made my passion a reality in a YouTube channel. And if we can get to 1,000 subscribers, who knows? I might get monetized. And this might be my job. Making content for you guys and doing my passion. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. It's very nice of you to do all of this for me. Thank you so much. As I said earlier, I will make a box full of insects. You can put in the comments down below what insects you want me to put inside. And of course I'll put the scientific name, the common name, and your username. I will have a total of 100 insects in one of these boxes. And yeah, this is what I'm doing for my 100 subscriber special. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Thank you very much, and goodbye.